don't be that way. Fall apart twice a day. I just wish you could feel what you say. Show and never tell, but I know you too well.
Do you want to win any of these items on your screen? If so, be sure to watch the whole video, leave a like, and comment the hidden message. And with that being said, let's get right into the video.
How singers sound without auto-tune. As technology advanced, a terrifying new piece of tech came along with it, auto-tune. This advancement allowed musicians and artists to easily change their voice, whether it be unnaturally or to remove flaws. Used in 1988, it corrected errors or flaws in one's voice. Now it can be hard to determine an artist's natural voice from their auto-tuned voice. There have been some rather embarrassing moments when artists were exposed to their auto-tune, but also some moments that artists blew us away without auto-tune. Today we'll be looking at 12 singers and how they sound without auto-tune. Number 1, Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber is a matter of controversy when it comes to auto-tune. There are plenty of those that believe he is untalented and is a byproduct of auto-tune. Others, especially his fans, believe Justin Bieber is a truly talented artist that doesn't need it. There have been multiple instances where his auto-tune has messed up while performing. It's well known that almost all of his performances include auto-tune, which is very normal actually. At the same time, Justin Bieber has taken multiple opportunities to prove he is a top talent and that without auto-tune, he still has a beautiful voice. After listening to both and considering the evidence, most will conclude that Justin Bieber has an amazing voice. Let us know what you think down below.
You're so indecisive what I'm saying. Trying to catch the beat, make up your heart. Don't know if you're happy or complaining. Don't want for us to rain, where do I start? First you wanna go to the laughing.
Number 2, Tekashi 6ix9ine. For a whole lot of reasons, most not necessarily good ones. Tekashi 6ix9ine has been in the news a lot. Putting all the drama aside, how does his voice sound without autotune? The rapper heavily uses autotune in all of his music, which isn't surprising considering he's a rapper. One video shows him singing Girl on Fire. It isn't necessarily obvious if Tekashi is genuinely trying. However, the video is rather troubling. His voice doesn't sound as good as you might expect. While he might be able to rap, his regular singing voice just doesn't come off the same. This is certainly an opinion, however, and some of his fans actually like his singing voice.
She got my hand on the brow and on the down. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. She's running on fire.
Number 3, Drake. Another rapper on this list. Drake has quite the following and definitely is one of the most consistently popular and trendy rappers. While his voice isn't terrible without autotune, it certainly isn't perfect. At one point, Drake became a meme because of the way he sounded without autotune. It should be noted, it is hard for rappers to sound as good without it, possibly more so than any other music category. Again, his voice without autotune wasn't terrible, not at all, but it isn't necessarily pretty to listen to. Listen to it for yourself and let us know what you think. Even though it might not be the best, his released music certainly makes up for it, even if it is aided by the help of autotune.
Back in one piece, I pray. That's why I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand.
Number 4, Rihanna. Known for having one of the best voices, she can most certainly sing without it. Not only can she, but Rihanna also does so very often. There are plenty of videos that show Rihanna singing without autotune, and it certainly doesn't disappoint. The girl has a naturally gifted, beautiful voice. It's one of the best, which really shouldn't come as a surprise. The reason people like Rihanna use autotune has less to do with the voice correction, but another function of autotune, which is projection and longevity. Another person later on this list proves this as an example. While singing without autotune and projection can ruin one's vocal cords and singing capabilities. More on that later. Number 5, Kanye. Love him or hate him, Kanye is one of the most iconic rappers of his time. However, his voice without autotune might disappoint some. Similar to Drake, it isn't terrible, but it isn't serviceable either. There's one terrifying video of Kanye singing Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh man, that video of him singing is especially atrocious. Makes him look even worse than he is when it comes to a natural singing tone. Queen might not be so proud of the Kanye edition as it comes nowhere close to the original. The question has to be asked, whose voice is better, Drake or Kanye?
I just killed a man, put my gun up to his head, pulled a trigger, now he's dead. Mama,
Number 6, Katy Perry. Katy Perry may be one of the most controversial artists on this list. Some people say she uses autotune, some people says no way. I'll let you guys make the final decision on this one. There's cases for both. Katy uses a lot of autotune in her music, however, there's many times where she sings without it. The results are mixed. Sometimes it comes out good, other times not so much. Those more in tune with singing tend to lean towards her having a more talented voice naturally, beautifully, while a lot of random listeners say her voice without autotune is hard to listen to. I'll let you guys debate about it in the comments. There's quite a bit of subjectivity when it comes to how someone's voice sounds.
You could travel the world, but nothing comes close to the Golden Coast. Once you party with us, you'll be falling in love.
Number 7, Keisha. Here's a clear-cut entry. Keisha has some issues when it comes to singing without autotune to touch up her vocals. There's one especially heinous video of her singing after people removed the tune behind the song. It should be noted, Keisha has certainly improved her vocals over the years. Compared to when she started, she's come a long way. While her natural voice isn't anywhere comparable to the best, it has gotten pretty decent. Still, the older videos show her struggles. Many artists see their voice decline, mostly because of aging and overuse. So it's a good sign to see her improving as she has.
Your love is my drug. Your love I said your love is my drug. Your love
Number 8, Ed Sheeran. This should be brutally obvious. Ed Sheeran has an absurdly amazing voice, one that doesn't need the touch-ups that autotune can provide. He's that good, one of the best voices we have in music right now. And it's the main reason he came to fame. He's an amazing person and a truly nice guy. A lot of his music that he records has very little or no autotune, something rare to see in the music industry anymore.
A club isn't the best place to find a lover, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends sat at the table doing shots, drinking fast, and then we talk slow. And you come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop.
Number 9, Bruno Mars. Okay, here's another easy one. Bruno Mars, just like Ed Sheeran, fantastic natural voice. While he may do a pop genre that is autotune filled, he isn't like the rest. His music isn't powdered with autotune like others, and it shows off his true talent. Known for having some killer dance moves, dressing like a superstar, and representing his home state of Hawaii, a remarkable story, and we're all impressed with his voice and production value. Some of the very best. Seriously though, who doesn't love some Bruno Mars?
Her eyes make the stars look like they're not shining. Her hair falls perfectly with.
Number 10, Eminem. Okay, here's another extremely controversial artist. Some love Eminem. They consider him a transformational rapper that changed the game. Others see him as old school and outdated. He's certainly different from rap now, which is dominated by mumble rap. That's the truth. One thing cannot be questioned, Eminem is not only a lyrical genius, but the guy can sing without autotune. Most of his rap doesn't use any touch-ups, which is even more obvious by how much he attacks rappers that overuse autotune. The man is a legend and doesn't need a beat or a sheet to spit out some seriously talented rap. Is Eminem the GOAT? Perhaps.
Like a little Alizé with a side of knife, woman ride a motorcycle bike right through the side of my high school. Satan's disciple with a sniper rifle and a knife and a white diaper, liable to you while I snipe you. So don't forget to opiates.
Number 11, Mariah Carey. While we're on the roll of seriously talented musicians, please tell me you aren't surprised that Mariah Carey is in this entry. Without autotune, Mariah is one of the best. In fact, this would later lead to her downfall. Mariah used so little autotune and amplification that it eventually led to her vocal cords being overtaxed and thrown off. She's come out and explained what happened to her voice, how she dropped off so hard. It's a rather sad story that would show future artists how important it is to take care of and preserve one's voice. And number 12, Adele. Again, an artist that certainly doesn't need auto-tune to sound good. One of the best natural voices we've heard in a long time. Adele is only 32 years old and could still potentially have plenty of years ahead of her. Adele's music comes off natural and raw. Her voice is rich and displays some of the best tones and control we've heard this generation. It took a while for Adele to get discovered and listened to, but we are thankful we eventually found the gem that is Adele's voice. So, were you surprised that some of these singers use auto-tune? What's your opinion on artists that do use auto-tune? Let us know in the comment section down below, and don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe. Click the bell icon so you're notified every time we post a video. And let us know your thoughts, and if you have any suggestions for future content, leave that as well. And until next time.
a simple reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. We will be giving away either an iPhone X Max, the new iPad mini, or a MacBook Pro. It's really your choice. So be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. It's really that simple. Go for it.